Hello, my name is James Spiro and this is Tech Tel Aviv. I'm joined now with Tami Mazel Shachar, the CEO of Incredibuild. Tami, hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to start, please, by asking a bit about what Incredibuild does exactly.
So Incredibuild is a company in the DevOps space. Actually, we have this capability that accelerates the development of software by distributed computing and by using idle compute power, which is in the network or in the cloud. And by that, helping companies release software much quicker with more quality and, be competitive in a market where, who reaches first is the one that wins.
Okay, wonderful. That sounds very exciting. And I'd like to know a bit more about the industries specifically that a company like yours facilitates. So I understand that gaming is one of them and also cloud. So can we talk a bit about how the technology impacts those industries?
Of course. So the gaming industry is a gaming which is highly competitive, and the games that come out take a very long time to be released. And specifically, we are in the PC and console area, not in the mobile, where the quantity of code and graphics make it very, very complex. So our ability to shorten build times and compilation and shader compilation from many, many hours to minutes actually gives those companies a highly competitive edge against other companies. So we work with the gaming industry across the globe. In Japan, companies like Nintendo, Sony, Epic, Square Enix, all of the big names. And for them, this is a very critical tool, which also adds to developer productivity as well to the cost reduction.
What are some of the other sectors that may be impacted going forward, maybe in the year ahead? We're very early days in 2024. What are some of the ways that this technology can be used in other areas?
So first of all, we're also very active in the financial sector. The financial sector is also based on a lot of simulation and quantitative mathematics and a lot of issues that require a lot of high performance. And the time to market, again, is critical for taking decisions and from being competitive. I think the market in general is under a lot of pressure, and the change in what we've seen around the world in terms of this recession requires companies to be even more competitive. That means who reaches first out there with the best products, the best quality, and the best performance. So we're there to, be hand in hand with those companies. And this is where we are putting all of our efforts in developing of more abilities like not only distribution but caching and other technologies to make sure we remain very competitive.
Okay, you mentioned it briefly just now. I want to kind of touch on this point before we run out of time. We have the war, we have the economy, we have elections coming up in many countries this year. A lot of the citizens of the world are having elections this year. So it's a very democratic year in a very difficult time. What advice would you give to companies to kind of steady their ship and make sure that they can get through it all safely and strongly?
Right. So first of all, I think that the whole world has gone crazy in the last years. You're looking at the recession, as you said, the elections, the war in Israel. Incredibuild is a global company, and most of our customers are not in Israel, they're global. The fact that our headquarters is here and we have to kind of manage the stormy waters, what keeps us is our focus, understanding that we're here to solve a pain and we need to be very focused on giving the best service and kind of quiet down all of the voices around and keep really your eyes on the ball, like they would say in sports or in basketball, right? Make sure we bring value and we do it in the best way. I think that requires all of the CEOs and companies to manage whatever is going on in each country in a way that makes sure that everybody is in the game and very, very focused.
Yeah, it's got to stay focused, stay eye on the ball. I like the gaming reference as well.
Exactly.
Bringing it full circle. Tami, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.